our surroundings. I'll wear your clothes! Mine! Now I release you!
Need something, friend?
It's good to see you again. I hope that we can return to the Purifier soon and finish your father's work. In the meantime, it seems that my talents are of use to the Brotherhood. I still don't completely trust them, but I'm willing to look past that. I should think it's rather obvious they want the technology for themselves. You grew up in a vault, never wanting for clean, fresh water. Out here in the real world, it's hard to come by, and that makes it valuable. I'm assisting Rothschild with some of his research. I've worked with portable generators more extensively than he has. I don't really care for the idea that this is supporting some gigantic military robot. But given the state of things, take care of yourself.
What? Huh? I'm sorry. I'm just an initiate. Glad to see you're still in one piece. You're just in time for the action. Best get to the lab to talk to Elder Lyons.
Welcome. Hail. Hey, you need to report to Elder Lyons. Cut it out. He's over by the room.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful? Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier. What do you mean? Explain yourself. Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives. Is it now? That's an unexpected but welcome surprise. Hopefully it'll reduce their ability to defend themselves. With that in mind, we need to revise our strategy.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor? You don't have to be an ass about it. Just forget it. I just need to know that you can hold it together for this. Can you do that? Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon. Hurry it up! Every minute you take is one more that we can't afford to spend. Are you ready now? Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride back. Just stay safe until we reach the Purifier. And don't let that thing...
We will not consent to this. Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Engaging red Chinese aggressors. Alaska's liberation. Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all communists. Anchorage will be liberated. Communism is the very definition of failure. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
invader. Anchorage will be liberated. Communist target acquired. Democracy is truth. Only you. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem inadequate.
For Elder Mine.
Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Something troubling you, my friend? Yes. Been... Of course. It's so much more risk. Nah. Be aware of the present moment.
Hail.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future. The American people are worth fighting for. The future must be secured. I won't let you stand in the way of that. And what would you have me do? Let you have everything I've worked to build? Let you destroy it all? And you would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you? I suppose it does. Very well. I shall leave you to your fate.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you just let him walk away. It's amazing the world hasn't beaten that out of you. You just better hope it doesn't come back to bite you. Now let's get this place locked down.
You've already won.
Sarah Lyons.
Allow me to leave with some dignity.
Both here. What's going on?
You've already won. Allow me to leave with some dignity.
Something troubling.
Needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. You understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagine going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws? If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
This is a dire predicament. What shall we do? Of course. I would say that your destiny lies within that chamber. But cycle the airlock, and we'll put an end to this.
There's no time to discuss it. Someone needs to activate the purifier. If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. It's all right, you're safe. There was some sort of energy spike as the purifier started. You and... We've been watching over the two of you for days. I'm glad to... Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across... In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave, the Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is... Indeed. We can use every able body of... To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a knight. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal. She's right here. To see that you've recovered gives me hope. The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake, but a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly save the survivors in this wasteland. I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. Some of my soldiers called me. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock me. I cannot fault their dedication, even if I... Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to protect humanity's progress, but not necessarily. The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood in other places consider it a waste to protect most people. After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secrets to making a P94 plasma rifle are all but lost. Even now, a year after they left the wounds of their departure, some of my soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Bless. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I hear them wonder. I can't blame them, but I stand by my decision. Has it been worth the cost in lives and resources to protect people like you from the super mutants? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life. And most of our recent recruits have come from the... It's cost us, but we've saved many lives. And made the cap... Yes. What... Oh? Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. My child, you seem to have... As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to... And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not... So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of... Liberty Prime has proven far more... The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier. And if you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site. Please be careful.
I patiently await your word. I had hoped you'd
Another glorious day in this man's army. I hear those Enclave soldiers are equipped with plasma. Long live Elder Lion, bastards. Listen, I've got a question. I'm listening. I can't help but wonder what's going to happen. Another glorious day in this man's army.
Stand around and worry about it.
You know what I mean?
We're all clear here.
Hood is at your service.
Hail.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on? Yes, I believe I... I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like, I'll alert him that you're on your way. It was determined that the Brotherhood should directly oversee the Pure. Scribe Bigsley was placed in charge of the operation. Performance... He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we're fine-tuning his programming as we go, but it's as I always suspected.
Don't...
Need something?
Hail, and so you return. It is... Stay...